Okay, hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am wearing the same outfit as the last video. That's none of your business. So, what's it like being black in Japan for you so far? You've been here for 6-7 months so far. How have you been enjoying it?
It's been fine. It's just a foreign country. So there's less people who look like me. It's fine.
Cool. And this is my brother, by the way. I did not mention that. But other than that, you said there's not many people that look like you. Do you get stared at a lot?
Yeah, a little bit. But usually, if you look back, they will look away. So
Basically, if you assert your dominance with staring, they won't continue staring at you.
pretty much.
Okay, so like, you've been working for Uber Eats, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that job is easy or is it like hard in Japan?
Probably easier here because, at least compared to the U.S., in Japan, everything is more condensed and closer. So even if you let's say you have a bike, it's gonna be really easy to do Uber Eats. Even if you're walking, it's pretty easy. You're gonna be tired though if you walk. So
Do you think like Uber Eats is a good job to do as a college student, and do you think you can like make a lot of money from it here?
I think it's a good job as a college student because you can just do it whenever your classes can be done. You're like, all right, you turn on the app, you press go, and then you basically just start doing orders immediately, and you can stop whenever you want to. So if you're like, oh, I need to do homework, you just stop and then go home and then you do your homework.
And as for me, I'm an online English teacher, so I actually got $100 from a student that I'm going to do an English conversation practice with him, and we're gonna do that next week on Saturday for like an hour. So he already paid me, so that's good. So next, I would like to know, how exactly did you get here? Like, why are you here, basically?
For college.
For college?
Pretty much, that's it.
Okay, so why did you like choose Japan of all places?
I studied Japanese for 7 years, and I was like, if I don't make use of this knowledge, then what am I gonna do?
And as for like your hair, like what type of comments have you received from your hair since you have an afro?
Very few people are like questioning like, oh, is it natural? Like other people were like, oh, it's pretty cool. That's really it.
So would you say most people have like an overall positive attitude towards your hair rather than negative?
I mean, the people who comment on it, yes.
Okay. There's sometimes awkward tension when we're the only foreigners in like a restaurant or an area. How do you deal with that like tension? Do you have any at all?
I don't have any at all.
You just don't care? You're very lax?
I mean, yeah, because usually in school I would stand out because in school I would wear a mask. I would wear a black mask because schools are dirty as hell. I would just get stared at and I would be like, I don't care. At least I'm being safe unlike you guys. Yeah, I don't know, there's no tension for me. Other people maybe I can understand because one, it's a pandemic, two, there are foreigners in a restaurant.
Do you think Japanese people really perceive you as like a black person as if you're from Africa, or do you think it's more like, oh, they're just like half black, half Japanese, or they're not even black at all?
It depends, because I'm not very dark as a black person. So some people, when they see me, they assume, oh, guy from Okinawa. So sometimes I get seen as a Japanese person, other times I get seen as a black person, but not like as an African person.
And as for like friends here, have you made any so far?
A few online, because classes are online, so we don't really get to see people in person. A couple friends, like a person in the convenience store, person we met at when we were getting Wi-Fi.
How about like girls? Like, you got any girls?
No.
Gotcha. Also, just saying, like, you know, us being together most of the time, a lot of Japanese people don't think that we're siblings, which is kind of weird. I think that's really weird. We look alike, so it's kind of weird knowing that a lot of Japanese people are like, oh, you two live together, there's no way you're siblings, you gotta be dating or something, you gotta be boyfriend, girlfriend, which is kind of weird. Actually, our convenience store friend thought that we were like together, and I was like, nope, that's my younger brother. Please never say that again. Yeah, honestly, we do a lot of stuff together outside the house. Like, we just go on like short trips to like maybe the arcade, and sometimes we go to like Shibuya, stuff like that. As for like people coming up to you and like speaking English, has anyone spoken to you like just in English yet?
Pizza delivery guy. Sometimes.
See, they assume that like he just only knows English and no Japanese. But like a lot of the time for me, they only speak to me in Japanese because they assume that I only know Japanese and not English, which I guess is okay. It's really easy to become like reclusive here, especially because like we are not what the majority is. And I mean, we were not the majority in America either, but do you think like in the future when we're able to go out more that you will be able to speak more Japanese with people and like, you know, hang out with Japanese friends?
I mean, of course, because going outside.
Right.
Like if you're going to like a convenience store or like any sort of store, you're gonna have to at least speak Japanese and so like at least a little bit.
Racism probably hasn't experienced any of that yet, which is okay.
People are probably too afraid.
Too afraid to be racist to a 6'1" like dude. Yeah, so that's it. That's all we got here. Follow my Instagram, join the Discord server. We got a lot of things going on. I'm hoping that we have a really good community with everybody. I want the diversity to be amazing, and I want us to have a great time. So yeah, if you're planning on coming to Japan, leave a comment in the comment section saying, yo, I'm black, I'm coming to Japan. And I'll be like, yo, what's good? And then we can talk. So thank you so much, and bye.